Hey guys, and welcome back. This is Safe, and today I'm gonna show you how you can build a dashboard using Looker Studio. So let's get started. First of all, you need to head to lookerstudio.google.com. Then you can create your own report from scratch. You can go to create here and choose report, or you can just click on blank report. Now it will ask you about the source of data that you need to use. So here you have connectors that you can use to import your data. In this tutorial, I'm going to use Google Sheets. And now I'm going to use this spreadsheet and this worksheet, and then press on apply. And now your data has been imported. I will delete this table, but before deleting it, I will just show you some properties related to this table. So basically here, by selecting this table, you will have two windows, the data window on the right and the chart table or the chart window. In data window, you can see all the data that you've got. And here you can see ABC, which is related to text data, and 1, 2, 3, which is related to numeric data. Here in chart table, you can see the type of data that you actually choose from your own source to display. So here you can see dimension and metric. Dimension represents text data, while metric represents numeric data. So here in this table, it just showed student name and record count. So I may want to display different data. This can be done by drag and drop. So if I wanted to display student name and class level, I can go and drag class level, then drop it here. I can also do the same to metrics. So now let's drag this grade metrics here. And perfect. So now you can remove record count, so it will be displayed only the information that you want. You can also resize your own table. Okay, now let's just delete this table and start creating different charts. So this is done by going to add a chart, and you will have plenty of charts that you can use. Let's start with this scorecard. Scorecard actually is used to display only numeric data. So here, if I choose scorecard, I have to just insert a metric. I cannot insert like any text data or any dimension. So here, let's say I want to insert my grade, and I want to find the average grade of these students. So I can go to this pen icon, and now I can just choose, just a second, I think I added it in the wrong place, so I will just remove it, and I will go and choose grade and add it in metrics here. Now it has calculated the grade. I don't want that. I want to see the average. So I'm gonna press on this pen icon, and I'm gonna press on average. And this is how you can see the average grade of your students. So basically the average is 82.8, which is not bad. Now let's try another chart. But before doing so, I will show you how to manipulate the characteristics of this chart itself. You can do this by going to Style in the chart table. You can add many properties like the color of the font itself. You can also change background. You can make it transparent, or you can choose a color. You can also choose different properties like padding, like the transparency degree. You can also choose the rounding of edges, so you can make it a little bit rounded. Let's make it about 15 or something. 30, for example. Here you will see it as rounded. So you can manipulate and control the properties of each chart from Style here. Now let's delete this chart and go to add another chart. We can't add time series because we don't have time in these entries. So let's go and add a bar chart. Here I will resize it. Now let's say I want to add the chart between different grades and their own average grade. So or different classes and their own average grades. So I will go to my dimensions. I will choose, instead of student name, I will choose class level. And in metrics, I will choose grade. And I will just delete this record count, and I will choose grade as an average instead of sum. And here I will see the average grade of each class level. So basically, juniors have 87%, fresh has 86.67%, and here we have 84%, and finally seniors have 69%. So basically, juniors have the highest average grade. You can also change your own style by going to style here, and you can do the same as we did before. You can change color, for example, like you can hide the grid itself. Sorry, I will just undo. You can go to grid color and make it transparent here. You can edit text color, background. You can also, I want to change the chart itself, the chart color, so I'm gonna search for it. I think it's upward. I will just scroll up. Yeah, here it is. So I will click on here and I will choose different color, for example. No, it changed only this. Yeah, it actually changed. It just needed time. So here you can control the properties of your own chart. You can also choose the chart type itself from style by going to charts here. And you can choose one of these different charts. So if I want it to be column chart, I can click on here and it will be transversed into column chart. Perfect. You can also add plenty of charts from here. You can add pie chart, Google Maps, GeoChart. However, make sure that your own data is compatible with the type of chart you are using. So for example, here in Google Maps, you will need geodata to be able to add it, and you will find it as an icon of an Earth or a planet here. So we do not have this kind of data, so we cannot add it. In time series, you need to have time lapse to add this kind of chart. However, we do not have this type of data, so you will not be able also to add it. So make sure that your own data is compatible to the type of chart you are using. Now, after adding a chart, maybe you want to filter your own data based on a specific criteria. This can be done by going to Add Quick Filter. You can choose now the field that you are gonna filter based on it. So let's say, for example, I want to filter based on gender, and I want to only show males of the 4 classes. So I will untick female and I will apply, and now I will see the average data for males. So in here you can see that actually juniors are no longer the highest grade. Here you can see the different grades. While if we chose this filter to be females instead, I can apply, and now you will find different data. So here again, freshman has become the first grade or the highest average grade. And this is how you can manipulate your data, how you can apply filters. So in this tutorial, we have discussed how to link a data source to your own Looker Studio so that it can gather data from it. We also discussed the difference between the data table and the chart table, and how you can control both, and how you can insert your dimension and metrics. We also discussed how you can add different charts here. And afterwards, we have discussed how to change the style of each chart. Then finally, we discussed how to add filters. And this is how easy you can go creative with Looker Studio. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you like this video, press on like, then subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next videos. Until then, take care and goodbye.